Kabaka pyramid that tell them, yeah.
Tell them.
Exco, you ready for them?
Right away.
Aye, aye.
Watch this.
Hey.
Even though them put me through them tests, yeah. They clean the start up on blood in a them chest, yeah.
Welcome back everybody to the Entertainment Trail, and you're listening to the sound of Exco Levi, and he's here in the place. Exco Levi, Wagwan.
Listen, love and respect, man. Wagwan. Big up yourself, brother.
Yeah, man.
Exco Levi is in the business.
And welcome to the Entertainment Trail, you know. And you know, we're glad you could make it live, you know, upon the phone thing, you know.
Give thanks, man.
Yeah. No, we saw you in the reggae segment at Sting. Yeah, man, and you know we like what we saw and all them things, you know. Now tell us what was your feedback about, because it was like, you know, some people said, boy, come like Sting and Hybrid, you know, like them give like a rebel salute and like a dancehall. You know, what was your feedback like when, I don't know if you were approached or what, to perform on such a show? Cause well, if people have different things to say about even a Kabaka pyramid or the rebels, I mean Sting, you know.
Well, first I must commend Mr. Leng and the whole Sting fraternity. I mean, to incorporate reggae in such a proceeding, because over the years, I'm 33 years old now and we're born, and we never said this at my Sting before.
Yeah.
One reggae
True.
artist, but the repetition of Sting is known for dancehall, hardcore dancehall thing. So I must commend Mr. Leng for such a show, you know, and I really feel comfortable with my performance, you know what I mean.
Never had no reservation about performing on a dancehall show.
No, you know, because I'm tell you something now. I mean, studying the business over the years, I mean, professionally, over 15 years now, I get to realize that, you see, once you're singing positive music, even a person who don't like positiveness, they will have tolerance. I want to listen. You have to just know for present it to them. And I think that's exactly what happened. Because for artists like me, Kabaka Pyramid, Ibamar, who sing roots music. But you see, what you're saying have a lot to do with it. And once you're singing the truth, you don't have to fret, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Now, we were talking earlier, and you said that you will be on Rebel Salute, and that is happening in another 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, good, you know, it's less than 2 weeks, right? What can we expect from Exco Levi?
Well, for Rebel Salute, no, it's the same thing, you know, because Exco Levi, when he's an artist, well, I think Exco Levi is an artist who sing positive music, conscious music, uplifting music. So wherever and what stage or platform, the message will be the same. You know, but Rebel Salute now, you know, say a fire show that because the mentality of the people. And to me, Big Up Rebel, my favorite show at Jamaica.
Me too. It's one of my favorite music festivals. Because, you know,
when I travel across Europe and across, I mean, America and like the West Coast, I mean, Rebel Salute just give me that vibe, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
Most of the artists that because the first time I see Johnny Osborne was first time I see Max Romeo last year was at Rebel Salute. In Europe I never seen before. So I mean, I love it. Rebel Salute is my favorite.
That's
show.
true. Same for me.
Yeah,
No, you mentioned traveling, you know, in Europe, American thing, and one of the things today that, you know, is preventing, not really preventing, but it's really affecting the business, is the whole thing of the visa revocation, and some artists, you know, on some shows, people just don't want them for a certain show, right? What's your reception like in traveling?
Well, you see, I'm glad you asked the question too, because ones out there probably don't know who is Exco Levi and don't know the background of what's going on with Exco Levi. You know, I was born in Jamaica, you know, I mean, Manchester, a place called Harmons, up in the Manchester bush.
Yeah.
You know, so
I don't know that so.
yeah, when I reach a post, I make a left right at the police station.
Okay.
It's actually right up in the mountains. It's called Harmons Valley. That's where I was born.
Okay.
I migrated to Canada around, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Living in Canada, I play keyboard and all that. So
okay.
I used to play in a band.
So you're a musician then?
I'm a musician. So I started my solo career over 12 years ago.
Okay.
And I've won many accolades in Canada, including the Juno Awards. I won it 3 times. Nobody never done that before.
We never know them things, man.
I won it 2012, 2013, and this year, 2014, with the same song with me and Kabaka. And you know that the Juno.
The one that they just play?
Yeah. That's my last one. I won it this year, 2014, with Kabaka Pyramid. And I won it consecutively. 2012. So I'm like Canada's biggest reggae artist. You could Google it. But to become Exco Levi is a humble youth. I mean, I really got to see how I do this, I do that. But you could check the stats, it's there. Nobody never did that before. Canada is the 33rd largest population on earth with the 7th largest music industry.
Yeah.
And the Juno Award is the 45th this year.
Yeah.
Annual Juno Awards. So it's the Canadian side of the Grammy.
Okay.
You understand, per se, the Celine Dion, the Justin Bieber, all of them, we rub shoulders with them on red carpet all the time.
Okay.
You know, on a regular basis, like every year. So, me just give thanks.
So that means, no, while a lot of persons might be fighting over the US market, the North American market, and the European market,
That's when
you have the Canadian market locked.
by myself. Alright, right now there are just very few countries in Canada. There are very few provinces in Canada that Exco Levi has not been. I mean, even because I didn't went to Europe this year, because I went there last year. So something just fluctuated every year. This year, with the Montreal Reggae Festival.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you about some of the biggest festivals in Canada.
Yeah.
The Calgary Reggae Festival, the Jambana in Toronto, the Irie Music Festival, all of them. And I done those shows around 3 times in the last 10 years.
Now, listening to you, I realize that, you're you have really created a niche in places where persons are not looking. Because when you look for the Canadian dollar, it's almost equal to the US. So it don't really matter. It don't really matter.
Yeah.
Right? And both populations are pretty huge. They're huge populations. Now, what do you say to upcoming reggae artists now? Because you said you're a musician, you play keyboard, right?
Yeah,
Keyboard. How has that helped you? And what kind of advice would you give to upcoming? Because what I realize a lot of times with upcoming artists is that because they don't have an appreciation for music, sometimes you're listening to them and you say, boy, this not sound right, that not sound right. Right? How has that helped you in your career, and what is your advice to upcoming artists?
Well, I mean, being a musician is really help, I mean, because if you're gonna venture in a industry like music industry or any art form, it can be dancing, it can be whatever, you have to try to learn the core of the business, because you don't want to jump into something and then you're gonna get left on the back burner because you don't understand it.
Yeah.
I think most people, when they think about music, they just think about performing. They don't know that music is a wide. You can produce, you can play keyboard, you can, So I mean, an artist too, I don't want to be blamed too, because they always think that the business is based upon them alone.
That is true.
You understand?
The man on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, so me think differ. I'm sorry. The music business is based up. Even the eyes are part of the music business.
Yeah.
Because if you never do the interview with Exco Levi today, people don't know what I go and say, but win 3 June or I don't care.
Yeah.
You understand? So you make up the industry too.
Yeah.
I mean, Billy Joe make up the industry too, because he's the one who get the thing them out there.
And Billy Joe is a management.
Yeah, road management here in Jamaica.
That is
don't
it.
know. So
Yeah.
advice to young artists: do positive music, uplifting music, because the stats can't lie. It's there on Google. When you Google and YouTube, you realize that some of the biggest festivals in the world keep down in Europe. The Rotterdam Reggae Festival, the Reggae Jam, the Reggae Gill, the Summer Jam, and all of those shows, them just have the conscious reggae artists. You could name the 2 dancehall artists with on it.
That's true.
I do them festival 2 times straight.
Okay.
Since 2012 and 2013. I've toured across Europe and do all of those major festivals. And that's when my mind, changed.
Yeah.
Because living in Canada, they never tell us, people give you advice and say, "Esco, you need to jump on somebody fast with them, you need to start singing more on that woman and discriminate the woman." And, when we start traveling, I realize the type of music that the people them who's actually spending 40 and 50 pounds coming to a festival.
Yeah.
One a year. It's a joy to know.
But that's a valid point to make, because the other day I was in St. Kitts.
Yeah.
And if you've been to St. Kitts, actually I was talking to somebody who I dropped at the airport, heading back to St. Martin, and they came here for Christmas. And I was talking about my experience in St. Kitts. I spent 1 week there, and St. Kitts don't really have a culture for themselves, no identity, nothing at all. But when I go there were 2 music, right, that anywhere you go will play, and that's roots reggae and the pan music from Trinidad, soca music, calypso, that type of. Those are the only 2 music I heard. But the one that you hear the most is the one drop reggae, like the Chronics, the Bob Marley, the Kabaka Pyramid, those type of music, but more the Bob Marley type,
Yes.
And you, it's like maybe 1 and 2 cars driving on the road, you might hear a cartel or some dancehall thing.
Yeah.
But when you go into these different places, the restaurants and all of them things, it's the roots music I play.
Yes, so the advice to the youths them out there and to fellow artists out there: keep it clean. Like, if you're aspiring to come into this business, do the right thing. Because you see, at the end of the day, we can't go around that what what was already set for us by Bob Marley and those great icons in the business. Them set a pace to we. Seeing so we know if we just follow along that trend. You know, you don't want to be like Bob Marley, you don't want to be like Peter Touch, but the teachings and what them stand up for, because them suffered and died for this music, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So we just the year for just continue on that same part. You understand? And tell the ones and ones them say, love yourself, man.
Yeah.
Do good music. Because listen, if me can't afford a car, you know, me no want to listen to a song where I'm gonna tell me say I have 50 car, you know, that not gonna help me, you know. Think about it.
That's true. That's true.
And if me don't have a girl, me no want to listen to a song where I'm gonna tell me say I have 22 girls. How that benefit me?
That's true.
It's just simple logic. You see me? Teach me how to strive and how to achieve things for myself. You see me?
Yeah. No, we're going. We're in 2015 right now, and the year is pretty young. How are your bookings looking? Where can we see? We know Rebel Salute is a must.
Yeah.
You said you're on Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
Saturday night at Rebel Salute is the 16th of January. Okay. Now, how are your bookings looking for 2015? Where can we look to see Exco Levi, both locally and internationally?
All right, for 2015. First, I must tell you about my album. My debut album will be releasing the 31st of March.
Okay.
By Penthouse Records. You know, I've been working with Donovan German for 5 years now. I mean, big up Factor Canada, because they're the one. I mean, the cultural group of Canada called Factor. They're the one who sponsored my debut album.
Yeah.
Just finished the mix now. So the 31st of March it will be releasing. I've been venturing back to Europe this year, because I didn't do Europe this year because I was in Canada doing all those festivals.
Okay.
So, Countryman tour. The album is like a countryman.
Oh, okay.
I'm born in Manchester.
Be careful of use the word countryman.
No, but listen now. You see Exco Levi now.
Yeah.
Me think so when a person put out a project, it's supposed to be real to them. Someone say them a countryman and them don't know Vervine. And them don't know China time.
Yeah.
See me? And them don't know busy. Me a real countryman. Manchester, me born up in the hills. See? So when my album I've been working on for the last 2 years. So I don't want ones and ones get it twisted and things because we are Rasta. Reggae music we sing. Culture music. We stick to our culture. Whenever you put in another project, like understand we are going to present you. It have to represent you well. And it have to represent you. And it have to be true. That means you will never say Exco Levi put out the album and say Kingstonian. Big up all Kingstonian. Because really and truly, the longest me ever spent in Kingston in the last 5 years since me working in Kingston. Me know about country, me know about climbing tree and pick hockey and roast breadfruit and them thing there.
Yeah.
So my album I've been working on for the last 2 years. The name Countryman long time I take a track. Name Countryman.
Okay.
You understand? So I just real. Cause my music them I have to do it real life story. Exco Levi been through growing up in the country. I mean, I just decide that.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
So you say Europe, so maybe we might say in a Ratatam, and Reggae Jam,
Reggae Keel,
all of them, Zane, and you know. So yeah, man, it's 4:30 and we're close out. So any last week up you want to make to anybody before you go out there?
So big up all ones and ones out there, man. All positive people out there. Big up Baby Rockers, you don't know Abby, Kawaka. Big up Ibamar, Barn Rolling, Exco Levi, Penthouse Records. Big up all of my artists for them, RC.
And the album
Sugar,
launch 31st.
Yeah, in Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah. In Toronto.
Okay.
So, but listen, me make sure you get to copy the album. I mean, I tell you the truth, is my best work out there because it represents me. I mean, no lie song with the public. And most artists nowadays, they just sing myth. Some mythically thinking them up.
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna think about the shoes, but you know, write a song about the shoes today. Your song should be your life experience, but you don't have to be you too, you know, cause you might have a friend who going through something too. Cause Bob Marley them song when him say Cold Stone was my bed last night. I really think what I talk about. Enough of them artists nowadays are liar. Stop singing lighty people them.
Zed.
Yeah man, so that's it.
Yeah man, so we are talking to Exco Levi, yeah man, and he performed on Sting this year in the reggae segment, and he'll be at Rebel Salute on January 17. Check him out and look out for his upcoming album March 31st, Countryman. So it's the entertainment trail. We're going for a break, don't move, we're there, same place.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Exco Levi.
Tabaka pyramid that tell them, yeah. Exco, you ready for them?
Right away.
Welcome back everybody on the entertainment trail, and we have something special for your lineup, you know. Exco gonna do a something live for us, so you're not gonna hear that this recorded music. You're gonna get something live, right? So I'm gonna line up him track you know one thing, and you were just listening to Exco Levi and Kabaka Pyramid, and that song they really make him win some award as a year in the interview. So we're gonna hand it over now to Exco Levi, and him gonna do him thing, him gonna line up him tracks. Zane?
Hey, new stock, Exco Levi, yeah. then, alright, me tell you now. Jah no sleep, no angel no have to shake him. And no cop never crew up left he wake him. And when he ready fi roll out him leather belt, I lick from all angles and the pagan them a melting. Charity not always in a motion, transmitting timbrance without no corrosion. Station lock, every police gone a bed. My judge eyes are watch over my head, and not sleep. You just don't have to keep him awake. Him done see the move when the evil them a make. Jana sleep. You just don't have to keep him awake. Him done see the move when the evil them a make. Well, all in all, you see them a go on. Jah just allow them make them go on, yeah. Time longer than rope, and give them enough length to join tight round them throat. Me tell you say, no need no gas, no cataract to judge a pupil. Him just a sit down and a watch dirty people. I go on like a them a blow breath. Watch them a ball a repreach and them a get and not sleep. You just don't have to keep him awake. Him done see the move where the evil them a make. Jana sleep, me tell you Jana sleep, me tell you Jana sleep, no, no, no. New stock Exco Levi, hey, me tell you now, watch this now, hey, me tell you. No need no glass, no doctor up to judge a pupil. Him just a sit down and a watch dirty people. I go on like a them a blow breath. Watch them a ball a regiment and them a get, yeah. Charity not always in a motion, transmitting timbrance without no corrosion. Station like a officer gone a bed. My judge eyes are watch over my head and not sleep. You just don't have to keep him awake. Him done see the move where the evil them awake. New stock, hey, Jana sleep. Me tell you Jana sleep. You know Jana sleep. No, no, no. Exco Levi, consuming fire burning, splashing. Pick up for yourself, Exco Levi representing. So that's
Yeah man, entertainment trail. Exco Levi in the place, I bless up the place with some, that's how you call live music.
Yeah,
you know. I mean, half and half, like,
yeah.
on the computer.
Live vocal.
Yeah, but it's half dead. Dead music.
Yeah.
Yes, but a live music. That one was, yeah, but the writer's son. So, I want to know, what is your pick for the song of the year and the artist of the year for 2014? What do you think, Exco Levi?
Well,
I know you're going to say you.
No. No. The fans out there would have to say that. They don't know it's there, you know. But honestly, I mean, I was reading an article this week.
Well, with dancehall and reggae.
Dancehall and reggae. Well, I was reading an article this week. I mean, I believe I posted on my Instagram too. A website, a very famous website in Europe. They asked the same question. They was putting out their choice, and I really go with them 100%. They were saying that, I mean, it is hard to choose between Who Knows by Chronix and Protege, and the collaboration between Sizzla, Damian Marley, and Capleton. They said those were the two songs for them, but they said they would give Who Knows for one reason, because at the end of the track with Ziggy, them put in a look of rock, a different sound. So they say, if I say roots reggae,
but that song was very popular though.
Very popular.
It was very popular.
They gave it to Who Knows. So I think I would go with them. Who Knows, catchy, nice. So that's my choice.
Reggae side. That's on the reggae side. Dancehall side. No.
Dancehall side. Dancehall get a weird nowadays. It's hard to choose because I don't really listen to one more dancehall, because the dancehall when me used to the Buju Banton and the Rary and the Giggy and the sound, me hardly hear it.
But you know the funny thing about
it? Hard to me choose. I don't lie to myself.
You know, so I was watching last night ER and the ER top 10. You know who hold number 4, 3 and 1 position?
Who that?
Cartel.
So no much of it say it hard to me.
And the body are jail, you know.
It hard to me, but I won't Cartel have an undeniable talent, you know. I won't go around that, you know what I mean. But it's hard to me to come in and listen to whole heap of dancehall, because dancehall different from what me love and what me used to.
Yeah,
you understand? So it's hard. I won't say on the dancehall side, believe me.
But the dancehall now, you know, the dancehall now different from dancehall then.
That's true too.
It's a two different dancehall. Two different dancehall. Because what didn't make dancehall in the days right? A different thing now what make dancehall today because some little thing creeping a dancehall. I know why we can't talk on the mic, right?
True, let me tell you.
Right? Some little things creeping. I know some big and little. Yeah, man. Because it's like, yeah, man. I'm glad you bring up that thing there, Shavian. Yeah, man. Hold on there. You see what sister go on with the Christmas extravaganza? You know see what the man do? The man, besides sister, the depend on whole day, you know. You know, you see all the thing what go on at Watcherius, all that, the cream of the crop, right?
Yeah.
Cream of the crop and thing the man. Sister go on and weird with it, you know.
No, because something for me done, you know. Something for done, you know. It go on too bad.
No,
I mean, see up on a serious though, guys are Rasta youth and me not really I try target no youth food, because every youth rise, because all of we are poor people.
Yeah.
But my brother, my little daughter now, me have 2 daughters, Antonika and Devinisha. You want to tell me say, them feel listen one song about dung in a truth and them thing, brother. It's disgracing me.
Yeah, man.
And I truth me. I tell you the truth, my 2 daughters, I love my 2 daughters, them to me
not only that, you have an artist now, you know. You have an artist
now. Look good, bitch.
Hold on, you know. You have
Fire burn.
You have an artist now what them put on Instagram. The man, like I must say him high school picture that. And when you look on the man today in a dance hall, if you put up the 2 picture them put them up side by side, you know.
I can't tell.
If you should have seen one picture before and see the picture of him now in the dance hall, you wouldn't know say the artist there, you know.
Let me tell you, but here now, we are Rasta now, we are Exco Levi, and I'm telling you something, we burn fire now. All our bowl tongue, bleach out, all them things there. Fire burn, you know, Exco Levi said that.
Yeah,
remember me tell you, we're not afraid of no artist.
Yeah, but
Rastafari praise.
But
big up Sister Kalonji, big up all the Rastafarian too.
But you know, one of the things I'm realize now, because the man them a lose it, you know. The woman them in a dance hall get loose too, you know.
They all them too. We are born some of them too, you know. Yes.
Because me hear one of them say a thing, you know. And when me hear them say it, you know, and the founder them get, you know, me say, but in a dance hall back in the days, this a bonfire thing.
Let me try to show you.
Right?
So what go on to Jamaica?
What
What go on to
what
Jamaica?
it say, you know.
What go on to Jamaica? Me see how someone come and sting a perform with them pants they weird and so, and the whole of them sitting that fire burn, man. I see your sting, man. The pants they waste, man.
Thanks for listening to Entertainment Trail. Join us next week for another exciting episode. Entertainment Trail, blazing a trail for others to follow.